Trapped inside the jungle with no source or control. Saying, Lord, save your soul. If this heaven show you proof, hell's the only thing you know, man. You been fly, you been broke. You been high, you been low. Searching for salvation with no navigation, where to go. Yeah.
Hey mates, I'm back. Okay, first things first. I just want to get something off my chest. It's been a real shitty few weeks for me personally. I've had some personal things going on, not really ready to talk about right now, but it's been a real shitty few weeks. For those of you that know me, you'll know I'm like a super positive person. I'm always high energy, I'm always looking on the bright side, I'm always looking to make things happen. In general, I like to see the good in people, for better or for worse sometimes, but I like to shift my focus onto like the good things and the positive things in life. But there's something I want to talk about today. And this is something I'll literally never talk about. When I have personal problems and stuff like that, I don't really like to rely on other people. I prefer to like go through my own problems and challenge them myself from within. But as I've been getting a bit older, I've been learning it's kind of good to talk to other people sometimes, and it can help you gain clarity a lot on situations. And in a weird kind of way, it's actually easier for me to talk to the camera about this kind of stuff than other people, which I know is kind of messed up, because I know this is going to reach more people, but I don't know, I guess I'm kind of hoping maybe someone can relate to this in some kind of small way. But so I have this thing where I don't really know what to call it, but I'll kind of slip into this mini depression stage where I'll kind of just lock myself in my room and I'll procrastinate any kind of things that are going on. I'll be smashing that snooze button over and over. I won't want to be like interacting with people or seeing anyone. Basically just like focus on the negativity and like looking at everything and all the things going on in like a real dark light. And that'll normally last a few days, and then I'll snap out of it and I'm just back to normal. But like for those couple of days, it's just I'm like feeling really shitty and not wanting to be around people, and that's what's been kind of going on. It's been a real shitty Christmas, honestly. So I'll snap out of it and I'll just be like, I'll wake up, I'll get straight out of bed, I'll be feeling fresh, motivated, I'll like go and grab some coffee, I'll be like, what do I need to get done today? Let's get the stuff out of the way I need to get done, let's start maybe watch some poker training videos, maybe go to the gym, go socialise with people. Like I'm quite a social person, but like when I get into that mode, I just don't want anything to do with anyone. But yeah, that's out of the way now, which is good. Honestly, looking forward to 2016 to get the fuck out, but 2017 is going to be big. I've got some fun stuff coming up. I have some friends coming down to London, so we're going to do New Year's over here, that's going to be awesome. And then the PokerStars Championship Bahamas, going to be going there the week after. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to be vlogging over there, showing the whole experience, showing the tournaments, walking around the Atlantis. That's going to be really cool to show you guys. Then there's the PokerStars Festival event in London. That's right on my doorstep, so that's going to be nice and convenient. And February, I don't know. I don't really plan that far ahead, so that's what's happening in January. But yeah, that's basically just what's been going on. Moving forward, onto bigger and better things, onto more positivity. Because I know myself in this state too, I just never play poker because I think when you're in that kind of mental state and you're just thinking about negative things, like it's just so hard to be successful. Never mind in poker, in life, like it's so hard to do anything good when you're feeling like that. I'm a huge believer in like spreading positivity and like spreading like good things into the world. I don't really want to call it karma, I'm not sure I believe in that, but I genuinely do think that if you spread out a lot of good things and you're good to people, like good things are going to happen to you back. So yeah, that's what I try to do in general, but obviously from time to time I do go off the rails, but yeah. Prague, you've not seen any of that yet. I did get some filming out there, I had some camera technical issues going on, didn't get as much filming in as I would have liked, but played the main event. I had some fun hands actually. I wrote them all down, didn't film at the table, but got some footage of playing the tournament and entering it and stuff, so a little bit of Prague, so I'm going to show you some of that now, but I just want to let you guys know what's been happening, so yeah. Come on, Uber. Thank you. There it is. Okay, just got to the airport. Flight's at 10:15. It is, I don't know what time it is now, but I think we've got about an hour and a half. So, through security, I've got about 30 minutes to try and get some food. Don't really know where we're going to go, but I'm going to take a look around. This kind of little knife and fork people. So we've got to Prague airport. We are just waiting for the bags now. This is Prague.
From the bottom, mission impossible, any obstacle, anybody said they're gonna stop you, do shoot the bull with an actual arsenal. No problem. Still feel lost down here, gone down here. Pain is blood, there's scars down here. Got pie in the sky, but we starve down here. The rich live, they greed more. The poor die, you grieve more. And even with that said, somehow you survive. You just drop off your luck, somehow you uprise now. Get ready for the road. You're from a place where it's strong surviving. That's just all you know. It's kinda hard, but you remain a giant. Get ready for the road. You're from a place where it's strong surviving. That's just all you know. It's kinda hard, but you remain a giant. Out in the jungle. Right now, using your gift right now, just to make it big right now, trying to live right now, show hating kids right now, success your revenge right now, get it in right now, shopping for greatness, destruction cannot be weakness right now. Where did they reach to take the shot from me? That they playing defense right now. Question, ain't nothing accepted but profession and perfection. There's evident but legacy's an exception. What's your preference? Goes together and be growing better till you know forever. That's the whole endeavor. Coming from a place where survive 25 is the only pleasure. So it's never falling for whatever that you told us. Forever, getting back everything that they owe us. So no love, somehow you done came, you sure you can't get in.
Hi, I need to sign for the main event with my PS Live account.
It's an alternate, but you will be seated immediately.
Great, thanks very much. I don't know, it's like the old days, I guess.
Anyone needs a pen?
What's up guys, so we're going to do some hand analysis again. I've got a couple of hands I'd like to go through. This first one is from day 1 of the EPT main event. The big blind was 800 and I open with a raise in the low jack with ace-4 of clubs to 2000 and get 3 callers from the hijack, cutoff and button on both the blinds fold. Nothing really to talk about pre-flop, but definitely not the ideal situation. However, we flopped the absolute world with the nut flush draw and a gut shot. We've got a couple of options. We could, in hindsight, I kind of like c-betting, but in game I decided to check. The hijack checks and
The cutoff now bets 8k with only 10k back. So pretty easy get in here. And I just raised to 32k just to set them all in. He calls and loving it. Seeds king 10 of clubs, but then the 10 of spades on the turn out of nowhere. But we find a funny way to win the hand and ping the ace of hearts on the river to win a pretty good pot. So this hand is also from day one of the EPT main, also at 400-800. And it starts with a min raise from the hijack to 1600, who's a pro. We look down at pocket kings on the button. We should be free betting this a lot. However, both of the blinds had around 12 to 15k and have both shown a tendency to be pretty reshove happy, so it felt like a pretty good spot to just flat. Hopefully one of them picks something up, and if not, fairly happy to go post-flop with the hijack with a very undirect hand. Turns out both of the blinds decide to flat call, and we go to the flop four-way. Has the potential to get a little tricky, but let's see what develops. A very non-tricky flop, as we flop kings full. Both of the blinds check, and the hijack makes a tiny c-bet of 1100 into 7200. There's not really much reason to raise here. We're very likely to stack an 8 regardless, and it also protects our range for when we have a weak king or some pocket pairs that want to continue against this c-bet. So we go ahead and call. Hopefully one of the blinds has an 8, but they don't, they both fold, and we see a turn. Against his c-bet, we would be continuing fairly wide with the price we're getting. Definitely a lot of hands with backdoors we couldn't be able to fold, as well as a lot of pocket pairs and of course kings and occasionally an 8. He makes a very large bet on the turn, 7400 into 9400, about 80% of the pot. Again, I don't really see much merit to raising. We're going to win a very big pot against an 8 regardless, and by flatting, we're given the opportunity to continue bluffing and potentially improving to a hand that we still beat. Once we do call the turn, our range has strengthened significantly. We're going to have all of our kings, all of our 8s, and the occasional ace-jack of diamonds type hand. So he probably doesn't really want to bluff into that range all that often. And I do expect him to check the river at a pretty high frequency. So now the hand gets a little confusing. So he checks, but I'm not sure what's happened. I clarify with the dealer, ask if he's checked, and he thinks that I've now checked and shows his hand, which was Queen 9 of diamonds, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't check, like what's going on? I know obviously he's not going to put another penny in, and this is pretty stupid from me. I should have obviously just min bet, but I was like, well, whatever, there's been some confusion, I'll just be friendly, I'll just check, whatever. But obviously I should min bet just to not show my hand, but I ended up showing and winning the pot. So after that, I bagged 90k, went into day 2, really not much happened at all, and eventually lost a 150k pot, got in ace queen against jacks all in pre. Nothing exciting, and unfortunately lost a flip, and that was the last ever EPT for me. Okay, you have to watch this clip. I watched it like 10 times, but if you need a boost for morale, this is the best thing ever. It is brought to you by the amazing Neil Farrell and the commentary from Fatima Tabella.
I mean, I have my hoodie on. It's not.
Pretty nice. Huh? It's a video.
Stay now, baby, got to go.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, thanks for being patient. I know I hadn't uploaded in a while, but this was a one-off. We're back in business now. I'm going to be uploading much more and showing some of the fun things that's gone on in my life, and hopefully some good poker action, hopefully some fun hands, hopefully some big tournament things are going to happen in the next year. We'll see. All I can do is work hard. Hopefully good things are going to come. I wouldn't do any of this without you guys, so please, I really appreciate everything you do, and see See you next time.